Hello gamers, this is the second part of the March on Warhammer World series that I'm doing for the channel. If you watched the first video, you'll know that I had decided to start collecting a Stalkers force to take part in a Warhammer event, Warhammer 40,000 event at Warhammer World. I have to collect a 900 point force. And I decided to do Stalkers, and I decided to start with a box of Stalkerian infiltrators, or not infiltrators, Stalkers. So, after so long, I painted this unit up, these guys, and I did an alright job on them. I think they'll look okay. Did the swords. Did a good colour scheme, I think. Just focusing there. And they looked alright. However, there was just something about them I wasn't happy with the end result. I thought I went a bit too heavy on some of the metal parts on the back of on the whole model. To be honest, the gold wasn't great. Just didn't look right. And I wasn't happy with them. And if I'm not happy with how I've painted something, I really struggled to get on with the rest of the army. So I decided to put these guys away. I didn't do them, I put these aside, and I went on to another box that I brought, and it is the Stalkers Get Started box. I still wanted to do Stalkers, so I picked this box up, which contains the Onga, a unit ranges of Vanguard because the rules are strange and it depends which box you buy, and the Tech Priest Dominus here. So I started them and I have painted them up, and as you can see, I've gone for a different colour scheme than the one I was doing on the Stalkers. I've gone for a yellow cloak, weathered up, and the metal, hopefully, if you can see this, has been done fairly subtle compared to the Stalker metal on this guy. I just think it looks more natural. So I did a squad of these guys, and I have 5 of them. I need to do the other 5 yet, but I don't think I'm getting them done in time for the event. So I did a squad of these guys, and they have their carbines here, radium carbines, which are nasty little weapons, and I give them an arc rifle to help me deal with vehicles, and the Alpha has an arc pistol. So that squad there should be putting out 3, if it's in rapid fire range, 3 hair wire shots, which in theory could take out a dreadnought. Then I moved on to the big guy in that box. I'll move these to one side. And I did the Onga. I've armed it with Icarus Array, mainly because when we worked out our armies for the double event, we had no anti-air. So this is my anti-air. This is the only anti-air we have in the whole army. So it's going to have to do its job. And this is a lovely model to do. Tried to do something different with yellow on it. I've left it in 2 pieces for ease of transport, so I can pack those away nice and easily. But as you can see, even the legs, I was really impressed with the legs. Basic dry brushing and washing of most fit, but really nice, nicely sculpted. And then when you put the body back on, it's just a lovely model. Those guns should hopefully destroy any flyer that's on the border. Might struggle with some of the heavy flyers, Storm Raven and Valkyries because they're armor 12, but anything like that, it'll just absolutely annihilate. Anyway, that was that finished, and then I went on to the Tech Priest. which, oh, such a lovely model to paint. To be honest, I struggled a little bit painting him a Vanguard. I was impressed with him, but I struggled painting him. And then I did this guy, and I think I painted him in one night because such a lovely model to paint. As once again, subtly done for metal. All it was is one base colour, washed twice, and then all the metal pieces have just been dry brushed over with Runefang steel. Just brings it out nicely. And then the yellow, I think, just highlights the whole model up. Very nice. And hopefully he'll be a fairly hard character in my army. He's got power axe, he's got a few attacks, he's got guns, and he's fairly tough. And that's all the Scutaria I managed to get done for this force. I'm no way I'm going to be able to get 900 points of Scutaria done for the doubles event. So I've had to rope in some other guys. So what's next for the army for this 900 points Warhammer event? Well, the Astra Militarium, the Imperial Guard, are coming to accompany the forces of Mechanicus here. And I've gone for nice and cheap, nice and easy, basic squad of 10 guys here with no upgrades. And we have another squad of 10 guys here, and this squad has one flamer, and that's all it is. Obviously, with them being Imperial Guard and these being regular squads, I have to take a command squad, a platoon command squad. As you can see, it's no upgrades, just the officer and 4 lasgun dudes. And that's 25 men, which we're not going to do much damage, but that's 25 wounds the enemy has to cause. And then for the HQ for those guys, because these are going to be an allied detachment to go for formation from Scutari, I have the Lord Commissar, armed with the bolt pistol and power sword, and he'll be going in either one of these squads or be combining them into one big squad of 20 with the platoon command squad following behind. Again, it's not going to do much damage, but with his leadership, they're not going to be running away, and they're going to soak up a lot of shots. And then, finally, move these guys out of the way a bit. I needed something that's going to do some damage, that's going to hurt the enemy. It's going to hit hard and take some damage itself. And my Imperial Knight is joining this army. It's a Knight Errant, so it's got this big metal gun and D-weapon chainsword. Not much else to say really. It's hard, it's fast because it can move 12 inches, and it's going to hit hard. I may have games where I'm going to get lucky and it'll get destroyed in a few shots, but then there's going to be games where this is just going to rampage through the enemy lines. Especially if the plan is sorry about that. The plan is, if there's anything hard in the enemy army that's going to be a threat, I'll put these 25 guys guarding it, stop them getting charged until I want to charge in myself. So that's the force I'm allying onto my Scutari there. Let's go and have a look at it all together. So that's the full army together, 900 points of allied Imperial forces. My Tech Priest Dominus is going to be the HQ of it. Hopefully I'll get a good warlord trait and he'll become very hard to kill. And everything else will basically be acting as support for the knight. Either trying to stop things charging it, or just helping that get the charge in. My ally, who I'm going with, well, they're going Mechanicus, they've got Belisarius Call, they've got some Castellan robots and breaches and other units like that. So they're bringing a lot of heavy hitting forces, and hopefully I'm going to be providing the guys who are going to be sitting on the objectives and doing the dirty work. And that's the army, really. I know it's been just me waffling on about it, but I hope you like the look of these guys, because I'm fairly impressed with them. I think I've done not a bad job on these guys, if I can focus. I like the colour scheme, and I will be getting more. I have more boxes of them to paint. I have the rest of the squad to finish, and my next purchase will be, not even my next purchase, I've already got them, I've already started clearing them, and this time I'm doing them as the infiltrators, just to do something different really. Hopefully they'll look lovely in yellow, and the new colour scheme I've done. And that's it, that's what's going to be next, and I'll do a video when they're done, and I'll be adding them onto this army here, this Scutari, my Mechanicus force. So that's it for this video. If you've got any thoughts, leave a comment. Let us know what you think of the army, let us know what you think of the colour scheme, and if you've got any good ideas for tactics. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, take care, and keep rolling sixes.